Hi guys, welcome to Peter's color reading. Today we'll be reading the light pink label or สีชมพูเข้ม in Thai. This label is mainly about toys or เรื่องเกี่ยวกับของเล่น in Thai. And today we'll be reading Legends of Chima, Clash of the Tribes. So students, please go grab your light pink piece of paper and write your name, today's date, and the book name. I can repeat the book name for you. Legends of Chima, Clash of the Tribes. Alright, let's start looking to Legends of Chima. Welcome to Chima. For many centuries, Chima was a peaceful place. All kinds of animals lived happily side by side. But one day, powerful lightning struck Chima, and the great earthquake and a tornado that followed created Mount Kavora, a floating mountain. Magical waterfalls spilled from it, and it filled Chima's river with a powerful life force known as Chi. Some of our ancestors drank the energized water and were changed forever. Through the power of the Chi, they evolved into an advanced species of tribes who built amazing forts, sacred temples, and mighty machines. We still rely on this power today. Everything we have comes from Chi, a source of life, but also in the wrong hands, unimaginable destruction. I am Lagravis, king of the lions, and it is my tribe's duty and honor to guard the Chi. The lions became the guardians of Chi because our ancestors were the first to drink its energy and the first to evolve. We guard the Chi as it flows into the lion's temple sacred pool, where it forms powerful orbs. Every month, these orbs are distributed equally amongst all of Chima's tribes. No other tribe really understands the true nature of Chi. There can be never too much or too little Chi in the sacred pool, or else there will be an unimaginable destruction. That's why the lions must ensure it is never overused. For thousands of years, no one ever questioned our protection of the sacred pool. Then suddenly, the crocodile tribe challenged this ancient tradition. Friends became enemies, and the land of Chima turned into a battlefield. Muskrats! Laval exclaimed in surprise. Moles, hedgehogs? Yes, said Lagravis, king of the lions, to his son. And beavers, rabbits, and mice. Laval shook his head in disgust. You have to be joking. I'm the king, Lagravis reminded him. Kings do not joke. Very rarely we may laugh, but only very rarely. The crocodiles and the other allies attacked us, Laval said angrily. They want control of the Chi. We need powerful friends that can help us in this fight, and you're suggesting moles and mice? All of the animals behave their role to play. All of the animals have their role to play, Lagravis replied. They may not all be strong as the gorilla or soar as high as the eagle, but that does not mean they have no worth. To me it does, Laval shot back. What matters now are strength and speed and power. That's all the crocs understand, and that's what we need in allies. Later that day, Laval was still thinking about his talk with his father. He respected Lagravis more than anyone in the world, but sometimes his thinking was a little old-fashioned. It was great to think everyone had the same value, big or small, But in a fight, he would vote for the big friends every time. He climbed aboard his speedor and raced off into the jungle. Driving fast always made it easier for him to think. He was sure the crocodile were planning some new raid, but where and when it might happen remained a mystery. He would just have to be ready for anything, he decided. Suddenly, the mystery was solved. 4 crocodiles on speedors roared out at him from both sides. Tried to box him in. Laval shot his vehicle towards and avoided the trap. But now he had all 4 hot on his tail. Using every trick he had learned in his years of speedor racing, Laval managed to stay ahead of his pursuers. But he couldn't lose them. Worse still, they seemed to be trying to force him to go in a certain direction, as if they were pushing him somewhere. Laval wondered if he was driving into another ambush up ahead. As it turned out, there were no crocodiles waiting along the path. What Laval ended up facing was far worse. The border of the desert. Stretching as far as the eye could see, there was nothing but sand and rocks, with no green growing anywhere. This is very bad, thought Laval. If he had turned back, he would have to fight the 4 crocs. If he kept going forward, his speedor, which would depend on the presence of plants and trees for its power, would stop working. He would be stranded. Laval was always sure he could win any fights, but 4 against 1 was enough to make him think twice. The vehicle managed to make it only a short distance before the engine coughed and died. The crocs didn't follow, not wanting their speedors to meet the same fate. They simply stood at the jungle's edge and watched. Laval got off his speeder. His best bet was to try to slip past the crocs in a little while, when they started to get bored. If they got hungry, they might even head back to the swamp. In the meantime, he needed to find shade and water, for there didn't seem to be any around. The Lion Prince started walking south, always keeping one eye on the crocodiles. After a while, he started to get tired and very thirsty. He was about to sit down and take a rest when heard a very small voice from below say, "Hey, watch where you're sitting." Laval stopped and looked down. There was a little desert mouse waving a tiny fist at him. You big guys think you big guys think you can do whatever you want," said the mouse. "Well, this is my property right here, not yours." "This is your property? Where?" asked Laval, smiling. From that pebble over there, the mouse said, pointing to the north. Then he pointed to the south, then all the way to that sand dune down there. "Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was trespassing," said Laval. "It's okay," said the mouse. "Hey, you're a long way from home, aren't you?" "There aren't any lions in the desert." Laval explained why he was there. "I won't be staying any longer than I have to, but I better find water pretty soon." "Stick with me," the mouse said with a smile. "I know all the best places. My name is Alonze, by the way." Alonze scampered off with Laval following. After a few minutes, they came to a very small oasis. Laval knelt down and drank. The water was salty, but still tasted good. "Thanks," said Laval. "Now maybe I can sneak past the crocs and get back home." Alright, now that we have just finished a little bit of reading of the light pink label book, If you guys love toys, anything about toys, please go check out the light pink books. And do keep note. Remember to write down your name, date, the time you've read, and the book name, which is Legends of Chima, Clash of the Tribes. And do remember to put this into the box. Alright, I shall see you next time. Bye.